Hey, good morning, guys. My name's Adam over here at Gainesville Health and Fitness, and today I wanted to share some of my favorite exercises to help build bigger or more defined forearms to help make those arms pop for the summer. A really fun exercise to start sneaking in more forearm work is actually just a variation of a bicep curl, most commonly referred to as a Zotman curl. So we all know what a bicep curl looks like. This particular variation, what you're going to do is you're going to start with your palms up. Pinkies are turned in as far as they can. You're going to come all the way up to the top into a big squeeze. At the top, you're going to pour the soup out, and you're going to slowly lower yourself down the whole way until you find a nice little stretch. We're going to supinate the hands on the way up, pronate the hands on the way down. We're thinking a 3 to 5 second negative here on the way down, so we can really strain and stress that stuff, get a little extra fatigue and a little extra sauce in there. Another great way to train a lot of the musculature of the forearm is to work in more rotation through the wrist. A lot of the musculature of the forearm not only helps with linear motions, but with rotation, both through the elbow and here. So we want to make sure we're hitting all directions. Super easy way to do this is with some wrist rolls or barbell rolls. There's a couple different iterations of this, but an easy thing that you can do if you're in the gym and you can't get to a lot of equipment is load up a couple of weights on each side of the barbell in a bench press rack or whatever. Fairly neutral grip, and then from here, I'm going to roll that bar as far forward as I can through each wrist, alternating sides. Now with this, I do need to make sure that the elbow stays in place. If I start doing this, I'm hitting a whole lot of other things. But the forearm is a lot like the calf in the sense that this stuff is fairly active throughout the day, moving all the hands around. So this is generally something that we're going to do for a prolonged period of time. Maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, depending on your conditioning. Now here's the thing, if I do a minute going forward, I also need to make sure I take the time to do a minute rolling backwards, following the same rules. I'm going through as much extension as I can before I switch to the other side, trying not to cheat through the elbows, just like I did moving forward. Another tried and true method to really improving the strength and starting to develop the musculature of the forearm is a classic dead hang. So think hanging from the bottom of a pull-up sort of position. You can use any sort of a pull-up bar for this. And the grip for this doesn't necessarily matter if you like more of a neutral grip or more of a pronated grip. The key here is what are we doing at the hands and the wrists? So when I go to grab onto the bar, however I'm grabbing on, I need to make sure that I'm in this sort of like curved or false grip, so to speak. This is going to contract all the stuff in the hand, which is driven by all of the stuff in the forearm. So if I grab on, however I'm grabbing on, I'm trying to curl those wrists in and really leave impressions in the bar as I let myself hang. From here, we could usually start for time. For some people, maybe it's 10 seconds, maybe it's 30 seconds, maybe it's a minute, and you progressively overload the amount of time that you're hanging. If you feel particularly spicy and you need to make these more challenging, what you could then do is progress to one hand at a time, provided we can still maintain that false grip orientation. Once again, guys, my name is Adam over here at Gainesville Health and Fitness. I hope some of these exercises help you get a grip on your forearm training, and we look forward to hearing about your results.